Hey guys, so I don't know what that was, but today I thought it might be fun to do a Q&A. So last week I asked you to leave your questions in the comments of my previous video or over on my Instagram, which is Fabulous Hannah, just to reinforce that. I think I got around 30 questions or something like that, which is pretty good going for me. But anyway, let's just get on and I shall A your Qs. So first of all, I'm going to head over to the YouTube comment section of my previous video. Della Driscoll, I think that's how you pronounce it, sorry if it's not, asked, what's your biggest aspiration? I thought this was an interesting question because usually it's inspiration. Not gonna lie, I did have to look up the definition of aspiration. My biggest aspiration in life is to just generally raise a happy and healthy family. All I've ever wanted since I was a little girl was to have children, and still to this day that's all I really want out of life. I'm not one of those people that wants like a great job and a lot of money and this amazing life. I just want happy and healthy kids. Sarah Wynn asks, this is a long question, would you rather quit all social media and never go on it again, ever, or have embarrassing pictures / videos of you posted on every social media platform every single day? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, Sarah. That second option virtually happens anyway because all of the pictures and videos I post of myself are rather embarrassing in my opinion. I don't really care if like an embarrassing picture of me gets on the internet. Is that bad? Maybe I should be worried about that, but I don't know. I don't care. So I think I'd rather go with the second option. I don't think I could give up my Twitter account quite yet. Emma Goodall asked, who / what type of music have you been listening to recently? Recently I have been loving Sia's album, 1,000 Forms of Fear I think it's called. I think my favourite song from that is either Burn the Pages or Hostage. Also I've been loving Worth It by Fifth Harmony. That's a bit of a guilty pleasure right now. I haven't really been listening to a lot of music recently, but Sia's album is definitely a good one. Bethany Harris asks, what's your biggest achievement in life? Well, personally, I've always been quite a shy person. Especially when I was younger, my shyness was quite a problem. So I think one of my biggest achievements in life is being able to put videos of myself on the internet. I find that quite an achievement because I'm usually quite a self-conscious person. I like to keep reserved and sort of like just fade into the background. So I think being able to comfortably put videos on the internet was a really big thing for me, especially when I first started out. I was absolutely petrified to upload my first video. But now I love it, and also reaching 1,000 subscribers I would say is a big achievement for me because when I started I never thought I was going to even get like 100. I sort of just felt like, why are people going to want to watch me? Like, I'm not funny, I'm not interesting, I haven't really got anything to offer, but it turns out over 1,000 of you do think I have something to offer. Unless it's just sympathy subscribers, that's fine too. Megan McAdam asks, what was your favourite show when you were little and what is your favourite show now? My favourite show when I was younger, I'm gonna have to say the Tweenies, if we're talking about like that much younger. When I was a little bit older than that, it was Hannah Montana all the way. Loved Hannah Montana. I think it might have partially been because I am called Hannah too, so she was just so relatable to my 11-year-old self. But now it's Pretty Little Liars. A little bit different to Tweenies. I am obsessed with Pretty Little Liars. I think I got into it about a month ago and I'm currently on series 4. So that's not bad going. Forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong, but Humaira asks, what are you hoping to do as a future career? I have no idea. I think I'd like to go into like television production and be on a camera crew or like in a film set, something like that. I would rather be behind the camera than in front of the camera, which is funny because right now I am talking to a camera. But I don't want to be an actress or anything like that. I would rather be a camera woman and do all the script writing, the costumes, stuff like that. But I don't know. Who knows what will happen. Poppy K asks, where in the world is your most desired place to go and why? Right now, I'm not sure why, I've been really wanting to go to, I think you could pronounce it Bali. It's a little island off Indonesia and it just looks really pretty. I don't know, it's just a recent thing. Other than that, I'd love to visit Australia, but I'm not a fan of flying. I'm not one of those people that hates flying. I just don't fancy a 24-hour flight. But if Australia was a little bit closer, then definitely would be Australia. Indonesia is still quite far away though, isn't it? The Untouchable one asks, have you got any smoothie recipes or ideas? Funny you should ask. I actually recently made a video where I showed you all of my favourite smoothie recipes, so I'll leave a link to that in the description below and you can go and check that out. You're welcome. Maisie Molly asks, if you could collab with any YouTuber, who would it be? First of all, be Louise, aka Sprinkle of Glitter, because she just makes me laugh more than any other person on YouTube. Second of all, be Miranda Sings, because who does not want to collab with Miranda Sings? Come on, let's be honest. And third would be Gabriella, aka Velvet Ghost, because I feel like in my mind we are already best friends. Yeah. That's the thing. Megan Usher asks, who is your favourite Pretty Little Liars character? I'm going to have to go with Aria. I don't know why I like her because she's not relatable in any sense. I think I like her just because she's really pretty, to be honest. But then I also love Hannah. Again though, is that just because we've got the same name? But in real life my favourite is Shay Mitchell, who plays Emily, because everything about her is just goals. If you look up goals in a dictionary, it would say Shay Mitchell. Ellie Clark asks, who would you want with you in a zombie apocalypse and what would your weapon be? Who would I want with me? Just like anyone in the world or someone I know? This is really random, but I think I would want Olivia Colman with me. The actress, Olivia Colman, because she's quite motherly, but I feel like she would be strong and be able to get you through the hard times. Quite happy with that choice, Olivia Colman. And what would my weapon be? I don't know, what's like the typical weapon for a zombie apocalypse? Maybe a gun? Or I've got a trophy sitting up there, maybe I could use that and just like smash the brains in. Or don't zombies not have any brains? Zombies are not my greatest topic. AL Cat asks, who is your favourite YouTuber and why? The Coney Jolies. Every single day, I'm not even joking you, every day, 6 o'clock, I'm on their YouTube channel waiting for that upload. It's got to a point now where I feel like I have to be at home at 6 o'clock every day because otherwise I feel like I'm betraying them. It is a tough life when you are a fan of the Saucony Jolies, I'm telling you. Emma Goodall asks again, what would your top 3 tips be for exams? My first one would be don't worry about it. And I know from personal experience that is the worst thing you can tell someone is to not worry, because it seems so impossible at the time. My mum always tells me that worrying isn't going to solve anything. It's not going to make any difference to the outcome, so what is the point in worrying? It's literally a waste of time. My second would be revise. As much as you hate revising, I sort of need to take my own advice right now because I've not done any revision for my A-levels. But revise as early on as you can. That is very hypocritical of me, but needs to be done. The more you avoid it, the more you're going to stress about it and the more you're going to worry. And my third tip would be to get an early night's rest the night before and to have a banana for breakfast in the morning. And maybe a little bit of chocolate as well. That's what we were told during our GCSEs. Have a banana and a little bit of chocolate and that would help you through. And I did alright in my GCSEs, so I don't know, maybe that works. Queen Ella Bella, I like your name, asks, if you could spend the day with any character from any movie, what character would it be and why? I think I would spend the day with Katniss Everdeen. I quite like to learn how to do the shooty things and that, but I'd also like to spend the day with Mike Wazowski, not gonna lie. Okay, now over to my Instagram. Jessica asks 2 questions. The first is, can you do a room tour, please? Well, Jessica, I would love to do a room tour. I got my bedroom redone 11 months ago now, but I still don't have a bedroom door and I don't have a shelf for my skybox, so once those 2 things are here, I will be doing a room tour. And also I'm starting to think in YouTube. I'm starting to think in YouTube and I don't know where to start. I have a camera and tripod and don't know what to do now. First of all, you put your camera on your tripod, then you put it in front of you, then you press record and you film your video, and then you upload it to YouTube. Might sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm trying to say this in a very encouraging way. It's literally that easy, just go for it. If you can't think of a video idea, do an introduction video, do like 5 facts about yourself or something like that. I think that's what I did. Film your introduction, put it on your channel, tell me you've made your channel, I'll subscribe to your channel, I'll like your first video for you. Voila! You have started YouTube. Beth Norris says, what's your favourite video that you have ever filmed? Well, I enjoyed making the Meaning of Christmas poem video that I did around Christmas time because I love writing poems. That's like my really nerdy side. I could sit for hours and just write poems. So I enjoyed writing the poem, and then I filmed it from a few different angles in my garden, so I think that will be the one that I enjoyed the most. Humaira asks, have you seen the Pretty Little Lies finale? If so, what is your A theory? Now, I'm only on series 4 at the minute. I don't want to say who I think A might be in case it sounds really stupid because I haven't seen the rest of series 5. I feel like it could be Arya's brother, Mike. There's probably something that happens in series 5 and everyone who's seen series 5 is like, but it can't be because this has happened. But I haven't seen that yet. At the minute where I am, I feel like it could be Mike. Or Hannah's mum. I don't know, either Ashley or Mike, I'm thinking right now. Please do not leave in the comments below who A is because you will be blocked, reported and all things bad. Humaira also asked, what TV series / movies do you recommend? Obviously Pretty Little Lies if you haven't seen that. I love the movies If I Stay, LOL with Miley Cyrus, that's like one of my all-time favourite movies, I don't even know why. Safe Haven actually, that is my favourite movie ever, definitely. It's on Netflix, if you haven't seen it, go and watch Safe Haven, it is the best. Ames_XX asks, what is a good age to start making YouTube videos like yours? Well, I guess any age could do it, but I would say about 13 or 14 is when you can properly start making good content to put out and properly start to build an audience. When you feel ready, I would say is the right age. Yeah, that's my answer. When you feel ready to start making YouTube videos, do it. Emma Candler asks, if you had a chance for a do-over in life, what would you do differently? I think I would push myself to do more things that are out of my depth. I feel like since starting sixth form in September, I've become a completely different person and definitely for the better. So yeah, I would push myself to do more things that I'm uncomfortable with and try to be less shy. Put myself out there a bit more. Harry_Potter_H.P, that is one long name, asks, what made you want to start YouTubing? I was bored, I had too much free time, and I liked to watch YouTube videos, so I thought, hey, why not give it a shot myself? So I did. Like a year and a half later, I'm still doing it. Pat on the back. And they also asked, did you ever think of getting over 1,000 subscribers? No way. I said this a little bit earlier, but I did not see why people would subscribe to me. But you have, and it makes me happy. Thanks. Catherine Gower asks, what do you want to be when you're older? I also kind of answered this question already. Something within TV production. At the minute anyway, it changes quite often. I wanted to be the Prime Minister about a couple of years ago. I know nothing about politics. But hey, I wanted to be the next Maggie Thatcher. Lily Davies asked, could you do a room tour? Lily, rewind this video about, I don't know, a couple of minutes. That's my answer. I really want to do a room tour. Chelsea Griffin, hey girl, hey, asks, if you could only use one social media app, which one would it be? Twitter, I think. Twitter's the one where you can give out most opinion, you can post pictures, so I suppose you don't need Instagram because you can just put it on Twitter. That was a hard answer. Why would you put me through that? Jasmine Johnson said, do you think it's too late to try and start YouTube? No, definitely not, because this platform is growing more and more every single day. I think now will be a better time to start than ever, if I'm honest. Although there's a lot more competition in YouTube nowadays because so many people have started YouTube. Loads more people are recognising the use of YouTube now compared to a couple of years ago, so definitely not too late to start. I would say go for it. Go for it. Go on, Jasmine Johnson. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, stop that. She also asked, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one older brother. Alice Donsworth asks, if you could have anyone else's hair in the world, whose would you want? I quite like Kim Kardashian's new hair. I could not pull that off though, never in a million years. Shay Mitchell's actually. Shay Mitchell's hair looks so soft and it just does this. This is my imitation of Shay Mitchell's curls. It's just perfect. Everything about that woman just gets to me. Leanne X Neil asks, how many slices of pizza is classed as too much pizza? Asking for a friend. Well, I have thought long and hard about this. If you are sharing the pizza with me, one slice is enough. Feel free to leave the rest to me. In fact, you should, out of generosity. However, if you are alone, have the entire thing. You've sort of just got to judge the situation. So that is all the questions I got this time. Thank you so much to everyone who asked the question. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up if your question was in it or if you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe down here if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!